Hello, beautiful humans. It's National Poetry Month, and today I'm going to read to you some poems by Miss Dorothy Parker, who lived from 1893 to 1967. And I don't know a whole lot about her autobiography, except that she did write for The New Yorker for some period of time, and she was involved in some anti-fascist activities. But the reason I got turned on to her actually was from reading the autobiography of Assata Shakur called Assata, which I highly recommend. And the reason I got turned on to her was because Assata Shakur recommended her poetry, and Assata Shakur actually writes some poetry in her biography. And so, it's funny how one intellectual recommends another intellectual, and one book leads to another, and one poet leads to another. And anyhow, I recommend this book, and I also recommend Dorothy Parker. So anyhow, that's my cat making noise, and she just tore down the tapestry. So anyhow, that was Cheetah the cat, and in honor of Cheetah the cat, here we go. So this is Dorothy Parker. This is called Love Song. My own dear love, he is strong and bold, and he cares not what comes after. His words ring sweet as a chime of gold, and his eyes are lit with laughter. He is jubilant as a flag unfurled. Oh, a girl, she'd not forget him. My own dear love, he is all my world, and I wish I'd never met him. My love, he's mad, and my love, he's fleet, and a wild young wood thing bore him. The ways are fair to his roaming feet, and the skies are sunlit for him. As sharply sweet to my heart he seems as the fragrance of acacia. My own dear love, he is all my dreams, and I wish he were in Asia. My love runs by like a day in June, and he makes no friends of sorrows. He'll tread his galloping rigadoon in the pathways of the morrows. He'll live his days where the sunbeams start, nor could storm or wind uproot him. My own dear love, he is all my heart, and I wish somebody'd shoot him. Okay, this one is called A Fairly Sad Tale. I think that I shall never know why I am thus, and I am so. Around me, other girls inspire, in men the rush and roar of fire, the sweet transparency of glass, the tenderness of April grass, the durability of granite. But me, I don't know how to plan it. The lads I've met in Cupid's deadlock were, shall I say, born out of wedlock. They broke my heart, they spilled my song, and said they had to run along, explaining so to sop my tears. First came their parents or careers. But ever does experience deny me wisdom, common sense, though she's a fool who seeks to capture the 21st fine, careless rapture. I must go on till ends my rope, who from my birth was cursed with hope. A heart in half is chaste archaic, but mine resembles a mosaic. The things become ridiculous. Why am I so? Why am I thus? Really enjoy her poems, by the way. She's very cutting, I guess is how I would describe her. This next one's called Resume. Razors pain you, rivers are damp, acids stain you, and drugs cause cramp. Guns aren't lawful, nooses give. Gas smells awful, you might as well live. This one's called But Not Forgotten. This one reminds me of a spell almost. I think no matter where you stray, that I shall go with you away. Though you may wander sweeter lands, you will not soon forget my hands. You will nor yet forget the way I held my head, nor all the tremulous things I said. You still will see me, small and white, and smiling in the secret night, and feel my arms about you when the day comes fluttering back again. I think no matter where you be, you'll hold me in your memory, and keep my image there without me, by telling later loves about me. Cat, quit making noise and tearing things up while I'm trying to do my poetry video. You already tore down the background. Please excuse my cat. Okay. It's because I wore the cat thing. Spirit of the Cat is in this video. Okay. This is called Poem in the American Manner. I don't know your highfalutin words, but here's the way it seems when I'm peeking out the window at my little house of dreams. I've been looking around this big old world as busy as a hive, and I want to tell you, neighbor mine, it's good to be alive. I've been sitting here thinking hard and say it seems to me that this big old world is just about as good as it can be, with the starving little babies and the battles and the strikes and the profiteers and hold-up men, the doggone little tykes, and it's hungry men that fought for us that nobody employs. And I think, why shucks, we're just a lot of grown-up little boys. And I settle back and light my pipe and reach for mother's hand, and I wouldn't swap my peace of mind for nothing in the land. For this world of ours, it was just made for folks like me and you. It's a pretty good old place to live. Say, neighbor, ain't it true? Okay, I'm going to conclude with this poem that made me think a lot about what it would be like to be a poet during the time that Dorothy Parker lived, which once again was 1893 when she was born, and 1967 when she died. So you got to think about the time that she would have been writing poetry and how free a woman would have been to express herself then. So this is called For a Lady Who Must Write Verse. Unto 70 years and 7 hide your double birthright well, you that are the bride of heaven and the pampered heir to hell. Let your rhymes be tinselled treasures, strung and seen and thrown aside. Drill your apt and docile measures, sternly as you drill your pride. Show your quick, alarming skill in tidier mockeries of art. Never, never dip your quill in ink that rushes from the heart. When your pain must come to paper, see it dust before the day. Let your nightlight curl and caper, let it lick the words away. Never print, poor child, a lay on love and tears and anguishing, lest a cruel, benignant Phaon murmur, silly little thing. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed Dorothy Parker and the Antics of My Cat, and I hope you also read Asada. And have a great day, poetry family, and enjoy National Poetry Month. Goodbye.